Hello, how are you? I hope you all have a nice day. This is Leigh, and here again we are in IELTS. So today we will talk a little bit more about IELTS speaking. I would not go into any part in details. I would talk about one thing a lot more general, but a lot more focused. Basically, we all need to master ourselves in this. Have a guess? Yes, it's about pronunciation, yes. So like you might or may not know this, I don't know. But in IELTS speaking, basically speaking pronunciation is one huge part of assessment. So the examiner would test your pronunciation. Being able to pronounce it a lot more clearly is like giving a small assistant to your examiner so he can assess your IELTS speaking a lot easier because he understands everything you say. But a lot of us have problems with pronunciations because we fail to improve it, and it's not easy anyway, I understand this. But today I will talk a little bit about a few tips that we can do to improve our IELTS pronunciation, speaking pronunciation in general. So yes, let's get started. So the first thing that you can do is actually listening to your voice. You might notice that even when you speak in Vietnamese or in English, your voice are a lot different from how you hear it to what others listen to it. So what I suggest us to do is maybe one day when you are on your own, like having nothing to do, just start speaking in English and recording it, and then later on play it and listen to how your voice, your speaking sound like. You might notice a few things that you've never heard before because you never listened to yourself, and now you have a chance to listen to yourself like many others. You might recognize your accent, trying to improve that. And more than that, you might figure out something that you have done wrong all the time before. So listen to yourself by recording it. The second tips that I really want to share with all of you is to slow yourself down. It's really important, particularly because we are not native. The thing is that when you talk very quick, you think that you are being very fluently, but the fact is that you fail to pronounce every single part of the word. So by slowing it down, it gives you more time to pronounce everything from the beginning to the ending sound. It really helps the examiner to listen to you as well. It's always better to slow yourself down, and then it also gives you more time to think of what to say in the next sentence. Start with a few words and then try a collocation. For example, someone can say, I walk really fast. Then you say, I walk really fast. And then you try to say a sentence, I walk really fast. It's always better instead of saying really quick. So number 3 is to be more physical. It's not easy at all to move your mouth and jaw and tongue and teeth from the Vietnamese style to the English style because it's completely different. If any of us studying any different type of language, such as Chinese, you might notice a lot of Chinese told you that you pronounce just like a native speaker. It's because our language is very closely related to the other Asian language. But English is completely different, and then we need to change a lot in order to talk like a native speaker. And the thing that we have to do is be more physical. So we need to change completely the way we talk, the mouth movement, the tongue, the jaw, your teeth, a lot of things. And we really need to practice on this in order to perfect it. I'm being honest. For example, one of the things that we all have problems is to say the. So for example, do not say a different type of pronunciation which is completely different from the Vietnamese pronunciation, and then we really need to work on this to make it a new habit. So maybe each day give yourself 5 too short. Maybe 30 minutes of practicing different words that you find really difficult to pronounce and try to perfect it. Only 30 minutes, but then make it really work, and then next day move to something different. It really helps. And the next tips that I really want to stress on, we all do this at some point anyway, is to copy the expert. We all know this. There's no better way to learn pronunciation from the expert, the native speaker. What you should do is make it more fun as well. Just watch a short video or game show, whatever you enjoy. Friends, for me, I don't know, whatever you want. Maybe Big Bang Theory for you.
Oh. Sheldon knows football? Apparently. I mean, Quidditch, sure, but football? Sheldon, how do you know this stuff?
Anything that you enjoy watching where the native speakers talk, copy whatever they say. Maybe listen for a second, 5 seconds, and then pause, and then try to copy exactly what they say. And then gradually you will realize that your pronunciation is getting better by learning from the expert. Things that you have to do is just imitating what native speaker do. That's all. Also, I have to stress on this a little bit, is because like Vietnamese, we have different accents. Native speakers are same. But when I say native, it can be even different part of one country as well. And then British and Americans speak slightly different.
But I am beautiful, no matter what they say, 'cause words can't bring me down. I am beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true.
As a native speaker, they might not pronounce a few words, and that's very normal to them. For example, instead of saying beautiful, a lot of native speakers, especially British, say beautiful. And because of that, if someone do a lot of listening, they think that it's completely normal to withhold few sound when you pronounce it a little bit. But then, if someone is really good at imitating the pronunciation, you might copy that perfectly, and then it might be some point that you might notice that you talk like Americans with a little bit of British. It's not wrong, but it's not the best thing you want to do. Right? You just want to talk with one accent. The best thing to do is to have your own accents, to be honest. But if not, try just to stick with one and be loyal to this. So if you want to sound more American, just go with friends. The next tips that I want to say is to practice your own. So yeah, we are all shy, especially we grow up learning that at some point we can't afford to make mistakes.
At a high level. But to crown the best, we had to find the best. The person leaving MasterChef tonight is Christian. Kata, Leslie.
Most of us think that's the reason. Personally, I think it's the foundation for all the shyness of us. So a lot of us can't afford to make mistakes, and because of that, gradually really shy to speak English in front of everybody because they know that they're not good enough. So yes, do not talk about psychology anymore. I'm just saying. So yes, in order to overcome the shyness, work on ourselves, on our own time. Talk to yourself, monologue. It might sound really work. Yeah, so for example, you can just say, oh, I think I have to do more, I have a lot of homework. Let's go then. Oh, I really hate my sister. She just go, come on mom, you talk too much. Just talk to yourself, it's okay. No one knows it anyway. But then you give yourself more chance to practice. Gradually you get better. Yeah, so I do think it worked. It helped me. I know I talk to myself all the time. And the last tip that I think that is the best one is to sing. I do not know if you know this, but then one of my really good friends, she's so good at singing. She's never been to England, but then she taught like a British born, being honest. When Jack saw her first time, he asked me if she's British born, I said no, Vietnamese born. Yes, but one of her secrets is just to sing a lot. She sings amazing though. What I mean to say is that when you start learning to sing an English song, for some reason, you might not even notice it. You start to copy everything a native do when you pronounce the word. And it not just helps you with your pronunciation, it even helps you with your intonation as well. It helps actually. You might notice this, a lot of Vietnamese singers speak amazing English. Thu Minh, my favorite.
Hi, I'm Thu Minh. Wow, this is amazing and really heavy. It's a great honor to receive the MAMA Award for the Best Asian Artist Vietnam. Thank you so much for your support and loving my music. Enjoy the show and thank you again.
It's not because her husband is a foreigner, it's because she's really good at singing. So yeah, try singing, but stick with only one song, to be honest. It's not helping to try to control. Move from one song to another song, and then gradually you will realize that you talk a lot more natural, you have better intonation, much better pronunciation, and then you'll be more confident. So yes, I hope you enjoy what I'm sharing today, how to improve your pronunciation. I know it's not a lot to what I was speaking, but it's the foundation of this anyway, the foundation for speaking in general. So I hope you enjoy it, I hope you found a lot of useful information, and I hope to see you again in the next video. So yes, join me in 2 IELTS. See you!